Headphones, microphone. Check, check, check. One now. Check, check, check. You got me here? Check, check, check. Justin, keep playing. Keep playing. Keep playing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you can hear me, we are live. We are live. We are live. We are doing a live jam session with my man, Justin Lanelutter. And we're trying to get the audio synced so he can hear me, but we got a clean feed of him, so we're going to try and figure that out. So, Justin, hopefully you can keep playing, and we'll have you in there. Let me see if I can just tap into his. Let's see. Let's do this.
Hey Sam.
Yo, yo, can you hear me?
So yeah, I left that Zoom call because it wasn't working. It shut down your other video.
Well, let's just go back to. Here, let me open up the window. Let's just go back to. Just keep playing though, because I was hearing you perfectly. You,
Yeah, I'll keep playing, but it's
I'm
gonna
gonna.
be I'm gonna turn down my phone here because it's gonna be distracting me. So
Yeah, you don't
you're not
need
gonna be able
to.
to
You don't
talk to me
need
much.
to. You don't need two feeds. We'll just get you. We'll get you right here, buddy. So first, before you play, why don't because we can hear you now. Why don't you introduce yourself? We'll get you live on camera. Right now, we just have a slate up, but that'll shortly change. So just go ahead and introduce yourself and just tell us how you're doing today and how things are going with you during this time.
Oh hey, well my name's Justin. I occasionally do music streaming under the Twitch handle Sarcasmatron, and yeah, I've just it's been a fine day. It's mellow. It's beautiful down here. Just hanging out with the baby as usual. Um, and what can I say? I should probably turn video back on this phone. I don't know why it's all stretchy like that. Sorry about these technical glitches.
No, that's what we're
Um,
dealing with. It's a live, we're all trying to figure it out. That's part of the. So to fill people in who don't know about this vlog, we basically do this for the love of it, and every day it's an evolving vlog. It's a journal of personal and professional development, and we're trying something new today. I'm foregoing the normal format because I feel like I cut you off way too early, right when we were jamming, and because of that, I feel like I needed to get you in and get you your dues. And we want to try this out. This whole episode today is just us jamming and figuring this out. So hopefully you're into that. And so we've got a live shot of you overhead, all your gear. Before you get into it, for those that either are into synths and synthesizer and making music at home, and those that aren't, give us a quick rundown of what you got. You got some synthesizers, you got some sequencers, you got some drum machines, you got a couple of keyboards that do different sounds, some oscillators. Give us a quick rundown of your setup.
well, there's a lot to explain. Basically, I've got
You
this
don't have to go in,
sound.
yeah, in,
This is
in
coming
full
out of a
detail.
Korg microKorg.
Yeah.
I've got the whole thing synced up to MIDI. My main drum machine is a Drum Brute Impact, and that's my master clock for the setup. I also have this looper, this RC202 looper, and then I do my arpeggiator is getting controlled by the key step, which is going into this Reface DX and this little anode, which basically it's like adding a fifth analog oscillator to it. I have an Ovation circuit over here and a couple of Volcas. I have everything running into a mixer, and then my signal chain goes through this Zoom multi-stomp MS70 CDR. And then the crown jewel in my connection, you can't really see it too well in the shop, but this is a legit Juno 60 from the 80s. Really awesome kind of hybrid analog digital synth. It's like analog everything except digital oscillators. So it has a really cool video gamey sound.
Yeah.
I've also got some bass and guitar stuff going on here. I'm not planning to do that today. I was just going to do a little gem on a song I was thinking about the other night. So Let's do it.
Yeah. So, how did you get into music, and what made you, how are you using this time right now? I guess during the current situation, so to speak.
Well, I took lessons as a kid, and then I was in a couple bands in high school and college, and I saw a lot of my friends try to be pro musicians, but they all seemed really miserable. So I always just kept it as a hobby. Um, and nowadays, we're both home with the baby, and she really likes music, so I've been
Mhm.
doing lots of music, mostly on guitar actually, but with a few of my technical stuff. Anyway, this rig is my big masterpiece. It's all hooked up, and you can do some crazy shit with it.
You've been accumulating it over the years, and
Yeah,
right, like
yeah,
just trying to figure it
yeah.
out.
It's all begged, borrowed, stolen. I've been collecting it kind of piece by piece, year after year, when I get bored of it with something and want to get something new. And now I've got almost everything plugged in together in one place. I also have a little portable kit that's got some all battery powered stuff, but that's not really part of this setup right now.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Cool.
yeah,
Well,
it's
before
good
we get
times.
started, do you want to quickly try and do the Zoom thing again so we can call? Because I'm already logged in. My feed is good.
It's
Uh,
it's not gonna work, I don't think, because your video has frozen on the Hangout. I don't know if you're aware of that.
well, I mean, okay. So I've got YouTube. I'm streaming live on YouTube. I've got OBS open. I've got um, Hangouts open. I think it's just capacity overload. I think I'm. She can't handle anymore.
No, I think it's probably because you're trying to use the same webcam for both. So unfortunately for me, this means that I have an echo coming out of the phone. So when I'm playing,
You
I'm gonna
could
have to turn down
zoom.
my
You could
phone so
zoom
I
off
can't
the
really hear
phone
you.
though, right? Could you zoom off
No,
the phone?
well, the
Because you
the
don't
thing
need
is I
two
want
on
to be able
the
to play so I can hear myself out of the mixer. Because otherwise, if I hear a delay, it
right.
messes up my ability to play. So
But
I'm trying to come up with a way, but I can't unfortunately be on this channel in this hangout with you and not hear myself. Um, so it's just there's no good way around it. I just have to ignore the sound coming out.
well, if you mute,
And if you're trying to get my attention, just chat me because
yeah,
I'm gonna have your
exactly.
voice turned down.
Well, I mean, if we just have you on the overhead shot that you have and not on your cell phone, what's your overhead shot? Is that your
Then I can't hear you at all because I'm listening to the mixer. I'm not listening to my computer because
right?
of the
You
latency.
have this shot muted, and so you're listening on your cell phone. But some of that bleed. You're saying some of that bleeds back. Um,
Well, right now, me and my computer are both logged into this call, so my phone will blast the music just like. Um,
but you don't
and
want to
unfortunately, there's no
mute
way
that
for me
because
to communicate with
that's
it.
how you're hearing it. That's how you're hearing me
Yeah,
is through the phone.
yeah. So in order for me to
Right.
avoid latency, I just have to basically cut. You can't talk to you while I'm playing.
Well,
But we'll figure out a solution for this.
did
We didn't really
Zoom?
have time to do a technical address today, so
Yeah, well, we were I was planned on our childcare fell through, so
well,
Brave
it's
New World.
amazing that I'm able to do this right now anyway because the baby's asleep. Like we're oh, and
Yeah.
there she goes, man, and there she wakes up.
All right, so now you got to get back to it or what?
No, I'm gonna play, but hopefully Chelsea's on the monitor and we'll grab the baby. But yeah, we need to do some troubleshooting and figure out the best way to do this so it doesn't drive people crazy. I do hear her crying. Let me step away for 1 sec.
Give us like a little loop or something, a little music to send us away with. There we go. Uh, you're watching the channel Viral Media Network. Ooh, arpeggio. He put some arpeggio in. Oh, oh. Well, listen. It's Sam, DJ Lumberjack. You're watching the channel Viral Media Network. Welcome to Vlog 27. It's an experiment in web streaming. We're doing a live jam with Justin Lanelutter. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. Ooh! Yeah. We just wanted it. Justin's a very talented. So yeah, Sam DJ Lumberjack. We got vlog 27. I am your host, Sam DJ Lumberjack, executive producer of Viral Media Network. Our guest is Justin Lanelutter. Those are the sounds you're hearing in the background. Join us as we have a little jam session. He's the music man. He's the music man. He's the music man. His name is Justin. He's on the keys. He's giving what you need during this time of need. Go, Justin. He's rocking on the keys, and you know, we got what you need. I said it before, but now I'm warming up, and I'm just gonna get funky on the cut. Keep that beat going, Justin. While I just say something, it's DJ Lumberjack on the vlog 27. It's Thursday, about 3:15. Know what I mean? We just keep it a funky as the sun keeps us sunny, and we keep it optimistic, and we keep it on the positivity, because we know someday we'll be shining bright. See, we'll be shining bright. uh as we get outside the stratosphere, you don't have to clutch at your purse necklace, have no fear. Everything's gonna be fine, even though the brave new world is keep sneaking up from behind. He breaks it down. Oh, he's flipping it. He's getting on with a different sound. It's kind of like a Dirty Roads. Ooh, yes, keep going. We keep it the hundreds as we get onto the space, the galaxy. It's just an experiment through the web streaming. He's got the keys and I've got the mic. It's not a condenser. It's just one of these things in the earbuds. Woo! Coming sharp as a raider, my man Justin Lanelutter, kicking you to the gutter. He's like no other. He's got the sense. You look up at the sky and then down at the ground, and then you don't understand how the shit goes down. It's so it's so frustrating. So here it goes. It's so frustrating. It's so perpetrating. It's a subject that never gets any debating because they're so caught up. It talks tax dollars and activities that it keeps us away from all the negativity while they do shady things behind our back. Listen, CIA, you taking war in Iraq and straight shove it up your ass because you've at us for years with all your agendas. Because you've effed us for years with all your authorities. Listen to me, I said kick it with the shorties. We got Justin on the keys, DJ Lumberjack giving you the mic sneeze. I just sneezed, but I swear I didn't touch my face. We're living in the brave new world. Listen to me, it's not anymore about the paper chase. It's about sustaining and living within your means, not being too connected to the mainstream. I mean, being self-sufficient. Maybe raising chickens so you can have your own eggs along with the garden. I say it often and I need to water in order to invest in my crops. As he drops the rhythm, the dope ass keys, and I just count 1, 2, 3 and drop the beat. Sounds so sweet. I'm just freestyling off the top of the dome. If you're not prepared, you better leave it alone. Drop the mic off. Don't even cough. You better be wearing a mask, protective gear. Yo, sanitize it, do the precautions, but that's alright, cause you know I'm keeping you in a coffin like you was the Undertaker in a match. Breaking it down. Justin's got the sound. Dude, that was awesome, man. That was a lot of fun.
Cool, yeah. It's funny. I don't know what you added to it, so I'm curious to see how it all turned out.
I actually probably made it worse because I was just sort of freestyling over it, and then I sometimes I'm a little rusty, and then I tried to spit a rhyme that I wrote, and I kind of forgot about it. I kind of forgot some of the lines, and I had to redo it. But that's what happens in the moment. It's like all I'm saying. I'm not for perfect. I'm more for experimentation and less for perfection. You know what I mean? And to me, that's important. And especially as this show evolves, I do a show every day, so I treat it kind of more like the traditional radio shows. I just go out there, see what works, see what doesn't work. I want to do more music. I frankly, the other thing I've thought is actually doing the show only once a week. That way, I have more time during the week to work on other stuff. But whether or not that actually happens is a whole nother
Yeah.
a whole nother ball game. But if you're just joining us, once again, I am Sam DJ Lumberjack. This is vlog 27 of the Viral Media Network vlog. It's a opportunity to watch us grow a daily journal, develop both personally and professionally. And I've got a special guest, my main man. His name ain't Jacob, it's Justin. I don't know. It's so weird. I don't know why I said that because it's like I know your name. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, totally.
And it just so happened that I just in the moment, f that up. But my man Justin Lanelutter, and we're doing this call from Oakland to Santa Cruz. He's gonna be our music guy, so I think this is gonna spawn into like its own show. I think just us jamming and talking about music, I think should be its own show because that way it can be a little bit more longer format and we can prepare for it better. Whereas like the vlog
Well,
is
I
like
mean,
kind of like a
I already
journal.
have been streaming a little bit, but there's no talking on my show. My show's just music, and I was trying to do them every day. It didn't happen. I kind of got really involved where I was like programming everything out and was taking hours to do it. And then I was doing like 20-minute, jam sessions basically. Kind of similar to what you were hearing there, but a little more polished, a little more planned.
Right.
But there was no talking on my show. Who cares? Who cares what I think?
Well, you might be wrong, and it's also a way to connect and just also share ideas and just do some live streaming content. It can be just music. We can a little bit find out more behind. Because I see you got sequencers there. You've got sort of like a controller for like Reason or whatnot, or maybe you use Logic. You got some effects processors, different. So each keyboard is set. So for those that aren't really versed in the whole setup, each keyboard is set to a specific sound. So that way, or at least a specific synthesizer and sequencer. So that way you can affect that sound and have multiple sounds at the same time through multiple keyboards, right?
Yeah, well, I pretty much only use the first four MIDI channels, and the Juno doesn't have MIDI, so the Juno has to be live. However, it can respond to sync, and
Okay.
if you send a loud sound into this trigger in the back,
Yeah.
you can make it trigger the arpeggiator. So I actually have it set to go to one of the drum tracks on the drum brute, so I can kind of make arpeggio sequences on the drum machine. Honestly, I could spend a lot of time talking about this complicated ass setup, but I don't know. I can at least show you what that kind of means.
Whoa, that's super loud. That's super, 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 super loud. Can you turn that down a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good right there.
So do you hear how it's kind of going? Like if I was to turn up the drums a little bit, it's like synced up with it.
Right. Is that through the
So
sync?
the drum machine is triggering that arpeggiator.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, so this is the only way to sync up an old school Juno without doing one of those like MIDI modifications. But this one's still cherry, so this is a good compromise. And then I've got it so that you can mute whatever track you want on the mixer and send it through the signal chain. which goes. I have it going through this wave folding plugin on this little guitar pedal. So you've got digital signal processing on an analog signal, and then it's kind of neat because you can. It's all going through the looper.
Right. So you could tap that into a loop.
Yeah. So now the Juno is
That's
off,
super loud. Yeah.
and what you're hearing is just coming out of the RC 202. Which means I can put
Oh.
more effects up on it.
Whew, that's so piercing, though. There we go. So we're fading in. We're doing this together, and we're down for all types of weather right now. It's sunny and beautiful. Spring is out. Nice. Yeah, so I think I'm still frozen on the camera, huh?
Yeah, ever since you tried to start Zoom, you've just been frozen there on mine.
Well, I just shut Zoom down because we weren't using it. The only cool thing is my camera was working, and then I had the like space background, so I was just cutting to that whenever I talked. But yeah.
Well, hopefully your stream is still working.
Yeah, stream is working. There's something on YouTube that says like it's getting a low signal, but I think the other piece of the puzzle is just me investing in fiber connectivity, so I have 1,000 megabytes up and down.
Well, yeah, you might want to make sure that. I mean, what speed are you getting now?
I don't even know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should
So
find out. I've got pretty fast internet here, and I upgraded all my cable modem and all that shit, so it's actually fast.
yeah, that's what we need to do. We have the same modem that when we moved in here in like 2016, which is almost like you know 4 years ago, which is crazy.
Because I'm running 2 streams right now, and one's from my computer and one's from my phone over Wi-Fi, and it's
How much RAM?
like
How much RAM do you have? Because I'm running 16 gigs of RAM, but I almost feel like I need to upgrade that if I'm running all these programs at once. What
I
do you
have
think?
16 gigs also, but I'm not really, it seems to be enough for my purposes usually.
But if you were also streaming web, that might. Because I'm streaming and recording.
Monitor and see how much RAM you're using up. You can check and see if you're topping out. 16 gigs should be enough. I mean, we're not like rendering crazy graphics and shit.
Right. Oh, you haven't seen all the stuff, all the lower thirds I've been cutting in.
No, but if you're gonna make me a lower third, you should put my Twitch channel up there.
Okay, I will do that. So I have been putting you up. I just put you up as the music man. But what's your Twitch channel again? Here, I'll edit it real time.
It's twitch.tv/sarcasmotron.
All right,
like sarcasm Otron.
All right, so that's going to take a sec because what's happening is and I think it's also part of what's slowing it down is I'm recording to a external hard drive as a backup. That's probably
Yeah, you should. If you're capturing anywhere, you should be. I mean, it should be an internal drive for sure. That could have something to do with it.
Yeah. So here, let me get this live.
There's nothing on that channel now except a few experiments. I was trying to figure out how to do stream from my phone with decent audio, but I couldn't get it to happen. I mean, basically, this giant rig doesn't get a lot of use. I spend most of my time with this little acoustic guitar and a little pocket-sized drum machine.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to get you on so people could see the setup, dude. So tell me again. It's SARCA Sarcasmotron.
MOTRON.
Sarcasmotron. And that's your Twitch handle.
That's my Twitch handle, and you know, I'm gonna try to throw a new jam up there sometime soon, so there's actually something for people to look at. But you know, Twitch deletes your stuff after 2 weeks, so
Yeah, it's interesting. They do that, but you know, maybe that's just kind of the nature of the beast. But like, they have all those like video review sites, right? Like,
well, they don't. They're not in the hosting business like YouTube is. They're trying to get people to stream live content, which is a totally different animal. I have almost all of my streams on my computer. I just need to like curate them a little bit, and I should just start a YouTube channel. But frankly, it's like I kind of I'm too lazy to do it. I don't know, man. I need
it,
like an
it,
intern
yeah,
to do the lame busy work for me.
it takes a lot,
But
man.
yeah, essentially there's a whole bunch of like 15 to 30 minute videos that are the same exact shot, and a lot of them are a lot more musical than all the stuff I've been doing with you because it's all like planned out. It just takes so much time,
It does.
you know. It's like they would at first they were sort of loose jams, and then I was like planning them out more and more and more, and yeah, eventually it just kind of became hard to justify doing it when I've got the baby to take care of. It's going to be the same thing with this project. It's just like um, it's a big ask for me to step away like this and not be available to go grab something for Chelsea. But you know,
Well, absolutely. I mean, that's why like I ran out of time to test, is because we were gonna have our niece come over and she had to bail, so I basically was looking after Zipporah instead of prepping for the show. So that's just how it
to
goes.
anyone
But
to
um,
anyone who's actually watching, Sam promises to do some test rehearsals with me before we try this again, so that we can actually get this to work. Because it sucks that I
I'm
can't hear what you're playing.
I'm not really playing anything now. We also have to wait until I actually have my instruments. I don't really have instruments here. I just have a DJ controller and a drum, a hand drum. So
Yeah.
so it's not going to be the same
Okay.
process. I mean, I guess I could sort of scratch a little bit with the DJ controller, but it's not the same. And like I said, I have the theremin at the studio and some other keyboards. I've got a Korg Electribe, if you know what that is, and
I know exactly what that is. I
an
want one of those.
MPC. Yeah, so I
Never
have the
seen.
old school one. They have the newer ones, and I think that are more robust. But since I just
Well, they have the Mono Tribe, which is the newer one. That's kind of a smaller form factor. It's also very cool. I got my birthday presents coming in the mail. It's this thing called a Korg New Tech NTS1,
okay,
and it's basically like a little DIY box about this big, and it has a little monosynth in it, like all digital. But it's cool because it's basically the digital oscillator from the Minilog XD,
yeah,
which is this really cool, new school like released last fall Korg synth,
okay.
and it also lets you process external effects to it. So I'm pretty excited about throwing that guy into my little portable rig. I'll demo it for you when I when it gets here. It's supposed to be here in the next couple of days.
All right, that sounds good, man. Well, I want to thank you for joining us. We're gonna sign off for now because you know, we both have to get back to it. But I want to thank you again, Justin. We'll get this better. Tomorrow's I think tomorrow is actually a California Crusher takeover of the vlog, so it's gonna be all things wrestling. We did that
It's okay.
a couple
I'll
weeks.
with my own equipment, I'll try to come up with a scenario that'll work that I can walk you through. So
Yeah.
I'll take a day off tomorrow.
But I think that we should do two things. I think we should do it so like you're helping like, you know, add music to this show maybe, but also have a show where we just jamming. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Because
Well, yeah. I
those are
mean,
two different concepts. Because this is more of like, you know, like the news magazine kind of like, here's what's going on, here's some developments, that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
hmm
But and then us
well,
jamming
yeah. I
like,
mean, like I said, I already have my own little Twitch channel that's all music. Um, I'm gonna try to. I gotta remind myself to put something up there, but it's hard. I don't like it's not my instinct to like get out and publicize myself. Really, that's not really my style. So
I
it's always
feel you,
kind of
dude.
like
That's how it
I've
goes,
always
man.
been. Yeah, it's just like it's not my. I'm really kind of introverted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I love doing music, so it's a trade-off. I play music every day, but I definitely don't publicize it every day. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, hopefully we can get you on there more, and we can do more of this. So we'll
It's
talk in
for
the
the
next couple
best,
of days.
man.
Cool.
It's for the best, I think. Anyway, I'll let you go, man. Take it easy.
Thanks, man. We appreciate it, Justin. Appreciate your time. At Sarcasmotron on Twitch. Follow him, and we'll talk to you soon. And you've been watching the vlog of Viral Media Network, Viral Media Network vlog. Follow us here on YouTube, Viral Media Network 415. And we do this every day. We try to do it for under 20 minutes, but it ends up going over, of course. So we will get better at that. And as the show progresses, so will this. This was a nice just jam session to get reacquainted with why we want to keep being creative. So I know in times of trouble and shelter in place things, it can get tough and we can get distracted by all the craziness going on. So I hope you stay positive. Hope you stay healthy and find something that sparks an interest and motivation. Maybe it's something new. Maybe it's refining something that you've always done but better. Learn a new hobby, reading, getting into books you've never finished, that kind of thing. We'll be back tomorrow. It's going to be a California Crusher takeover on Friday. He's going to talk all things wrestling, but make sure to check out our website on this side, Viral Media Network, .com, on Instagram at viralmedia.network, and on Facebook, all three words, Viral Media Network. You can search us there. Make sure to subscribe to this channel again, Viral Media Network 415. Find us on Facebook and Instagram. We are on Twitter as well, media_viral. We don't do Twitter too much, but we're on there, and you can check us out for those that do use it. And once again, I am Sam, DJ Lumberjack. I am the host of the show, and Viral Media Network is the company. We'll see you again tomorrow. Peace. All right. Thanks again for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow live at 3 p.m. It's going to be the California Crusher Takeover. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at viralmedia.network, on Facebook, Viral Media Network. You can search those three words separately, and our website, viralmedianetwork.com. It's been fun. We'll see you tomorrow. California Crusher Takeover. Happy Friday is going to be tomorrow. Until then, be safe out there.